Please welcome Skift Head of Research, Seth Borko.
Hello everybody. Hello. Welcome to the Skift Global Forum. It's so great to be here. Great to see you all. All right, yeah, woo. I saw someone cheering. I love that. All right, let's get started. My name is Seth Borko. I am the head of Skift's research division, and I'm just a pleasure to be here with you today. This morning, I want to introduce a new report that we are launching and host this panel and talk about the evolving role of experiences in travel. So we do Skift research. You've got to subscribe. It costs money, but I always like to give away a free report, and I've got one I can give away for free today. Just scan the QR code. It's a new report that we just launched on the evolving role of experiences in travel. We co-authored and co-researched this report with McKinsey Company, the consultant firm. So we're really excited about it, and we think this is a really big opportunity for the travel industry. Now, I'll let you guys in. I don't know how many of you know this. We've worked with McKinsey every year. We do these big reports where we work together. We bring back the best of McKinsey travel. We bring together the Skift research team. We put our heads together, and we try to put together these great reports about topics that we think affect everyone in this room. And you can see we've done 5 now. We've done COVID, artificial intelligence, sustainability. And we think that experiences deserves to be in that kind of pantheon of big topics that really matter to every single person in this room. Now, why do we think that? I think it ties into the theme of this conference, which is travel's great renewal and potentially its reckoning. I'm going to take this theme in reverse order. We're going to start a bit with the reckoning. And I think when you think about what's happened, some of the challenges that the travel industry is facing, Barcelona and these protests against mass tourism, they come to mind in terms of challenges that we're facing. We're going to have plenty of talks about this. So if that's travel's reckoning in terms of over-tourism, sustainability, these conversations coming back into the picture, how are we going to renew the industry? And not just renew the industry, but also renew the travelers and our guests themselves. And I think that there is an answer. To me, the #1 renew and travel event of this year was the Taylor Swift Eras Tour, where thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, traveled all across the world, all across the country. Ann Duffy in the back traveled. She went to Colorado to go to see the tour. And people had this amazing experience. We think it generated over $1 billion of revenue for the travel industry. These sort of live events and, spoiler, experiences, we think are incredibly important to the future of the travel industry and to renewing the travel industry. And so, let me go to the next slide. So that's why we did this report. So that's why we did the report. Again, QR code back up here for you all to scan again. So what did we learn about travel experiences in this report? Well, it's a 30-page report. I'm not going to bore you all with numbers and read through the whole thing. But there were 4 key ideas that came out of the report that I think we want to speak about on our panel this morning. So they are, first, experiences as reshape in travel demand, experiences as a massive opportunity in terms of dollar value for the travel industry, scale as both a key opportunity and a key challenge, and just emphasizing that experiences touches all corners of the travel industry. So I gotta have charts. I pulled out some charts. I love charts in my talks. So this is one chart that we did about experiences at the top of the booking funnel. We think that increasingly the experiences that you can offer drive how you're going to choose where to go. This is where we ask customers, how'd you pick the destination that you decided to go to? Look, safety, security, cost, accessibility, that is #1 priority, but those are table stakes. From here in New York City, you could probably fly to hundreds of destinations that meet all of those table stakes criteria of safety, ease, cost. What I think really differentiates one destination from another is the experiences that are on offer, those experience-related factors like food, exploration, authenticity. We also did some market sizing, and we think that this has the potential to be a huge market and a huge opportunity. But it is very much a very fragmented industry, right? This is not like one or two big companies that dominate this market share. It's many, many small businesses that make up this market. And that creates one of both the challenges and the opportunities. It turns out like the people who get into the pizza tour business aren't doing it to conquer the world. They're doing it because they really like to eat pizza and to share that joy with lots of people. And so when we actually spoke to tour operators as part of this project, we found that many of them we're not interested in scaling for a bunch of different reasons. And so building that scale and taking that magic and bringing it to scale, it's what great travel companies do. And if we can figure out how to do that across all sectors, it has a huge impact. And the final piece is that, well, if activities and tours are kind of at the core of this experiences sector, it goes beyond just that one small piece of the sector. It touches every piece of the travel industry. So we talked to Capital One about airport lounges and creating these experiential moments when you're flying. We talked to Marriott about how they're trying to integrate experiences into their Bonvoy loyalty program. Las Vegas is work in MGM. They're trying to bring experiences in. We're going to have the Raiders on stage talking about those sort of sports and live events. And of course, you've got these tech platforms that are trying to connect all these small operators and bring them up to scale. There are a couple of them, but I've highlighted these two in particular, TUI Amusement and Peak, because we're going to have them join us on a panel along with McKinsey & Co. to talk about this report, about experiences and what it means for the travel industry. So with that, we'll welcome our panelists on stage.